On March 8, 2014, 239 people boarded Malaysia Airlines Flight MH370, a routine flight from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing. The Boeing 777 was expected to land in Beijing after a smooth journey, but what followed was one of the greatest aviation mysteries in history. Malaysia Airlines Flight 370 disappeared without a trace, and to this day no one knows for sure what happened. Welcome to Shadow Sphere, where today we dive into the unsolved mystery of MH370. The flight began normally, with takeoff at 12:41 a.m. local time. For the first hour, everything appeared routine, but at 1:19 a.m., something strange happened. The last voice transmission from the cockpit came through, "Good night, Malaysian 370. Just 2 minutes later, the plane disappeared from civilian radar. Malaysia Airlines Flight 370 had gone off the grid. No distress signal, no warning. It was simply gone. Initially, the flight was thought to have crashed somewhere over the South China Sea, but as hours turned into days, it became clear that something far more complicated had happened. Military radar picked up MH370 turning westward, off its intended path, flying over the Malay Peninsula and into the vast, empty Indian Ocean. Why would the plane have changed course so drastically? Was it a hijacking, mechanical failure, or something even more disturbing, a deliberate act by someone on board? Investigators tried to piece together the evidence, but the more they uncovered, the more puzzling the mystery became. In the days after the disappearance, search teams combed the South China Sea and parts of the Indian Ocean, but there was no trace of the plane. For weeks, the world watched as ships, submarines, and aircraft searched relentlessly. The families of those on board were left in agonizing suspense. And then came the debris. In 2015, more than a year after the disappearance, a piece of the plane's wing called a flaperon was discovered on Réunion Island, over 2,000 miles away from the search zone. More debris washed ashore in the following years, scattered across islands in the western Indian Ocean. But here's the thing. While these pieces confirmed that the plane likely crashed into the Indian Ocean, the exact location of the wreckage and the black boxes, which could provide answers, remain missing. One of the most discussed theories is that the plane's change in course was intentional. Suspicion fell on the pilot, Zahari Ahmad Shah. Investigators found that he had simulated a similar flight path on his home flight simulator. Could he have deliberately flown the plane off course? Some experts suggest it was a case of pilot suicide, where Zahari intentionally flew into the vast remote ocean, knowing it would be nearly impossible to find the wreckage. But there are other theories. Some believe the plane suffered a catastrophic failure, perhaps a fire or rapid decompression, causing the crew and passengers to lose consciousness. The autopilot could have taken over, flying the plane on its strange, fateful path until it ran out of fuel and crashed into the ocean. Other theories get even more complex. Some suggest foul play, perhaps a hijacking or sabotage. Could someone have taken control of the plane, turned off the transponder and redirected it? Some even believe in conspiracy theories that claim the plane was taken to a secret location or shot down. But despite these ideas, no solid evidence has emerged to support such claims. The search for MH370 was officially suspended in 2017 after years of searching vast stretches of the Indian Ocean, covering an area larger than 46,000 square miles. But the case was never closed. In 2018, a private company conducted a new search using advanced sonar technology, but even this yielded no conclusive results. Nearly a decade later, MH370 remains one of the most baffling mysteries in modern aviation. How does a plane simply vanish in the age of satellites and advanced tracking? The families of the victims continue to seek answers, and experts continue to debate what really happened that fateful night. But without the discovery of the main wreckage or the black boxes, the true fate of MH370 might never be fully understood. The disappearance of MH370 leaves us with the haunting question: what really happened to the 239 souls on board? Was it a tragic accident, or did something more sinister occur? We may never know. Thanks for watching this episode of Shadowsphere. If you have any theories or thoughts about MH370, let us know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into the world's most perplexing mysteries. Stay curious, and we'll see you next time.